Hello everybody, welcome back to the, I want to run the marathon speedrun guide. In this video I'll be covering World 3. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, do check out the playlist in the description below. Let's get started here. Alright, so RNG. This world is full of RNG. It is the most RNG reliant part of the game other than the Pokemon world. First off, we got the first obstacle we're going to be dealing with is this frog over here. This guy has 10 HP. There's two ways you can deal with this guy. Well, near the end at least. There's a fast way and a slow way. Slightly slower way, I should say. So these frogs are obviously RNG, so you gotta dodge them. But the way you wanna fight this guy is by doing this. The slow motion. Jump up, shoot. Double jump, shoot. And he has 10 HP. So right now he has 2 HP left. I have two options here. I can either do this again, and then go to the right. And the second way, the slightly faster way, is by falling down, getting 1 damage in, and start doing this. Do it 4 times. Now he's at 1 HP, and you can just jump to the right. Dodge that trigger, you can hold right for that trigger, you don't need to go to left at all. This part is very simple, nothing special here. Alright, so once you get to the save, this is where the RNG gets pretty annoying. These shuriken things can just be flat out in the way sometimes. And it's basically impossible to dodge. It happens more often than you might think. So this is where it gets really annoying with the RNG. When you fall down there, you want to shoot so you can get 1 extra damage on the frog here. And you just keep mashing at him, dodge the frogs. Now for this next part, this is actually pretty important. There's 2 ways you can do this, and I do recommend learning the fast way, because if you don't do the fast way, the jellyfish on the next screen, after this screen, are going to be messed up, because a block actually interacts with the jellyfish and screws up the cycles. And if you do the fast strat, that doesn't happen. Well, it still happens, but the cycles don't get screwed up. So what you want to be doing is hold right, do a short hop there, and grab onto this platform as early as you can. Do that. Get in front of that guy. The only thing that really matters is getting on that block as early as you can. You can't slow down a bit, because it's that block that screws with these 2 jellyfish. And if you don't do that, they're going to be messed up. And once you get to this screen, there'll be saving here. The cycles are also pretty important here. By the way, these crabs you see, these are all random. They're in a set position, but from their position, they can either move left or they can move right. So all these guys are random. Sometimes they're placed right next to a wall, and in those cases, the RNG doesn't matter. But if it's placed like in the middle, like this one, it will matter. So what you're going to be doing is going to be going down, hitting the switch, dodging the spike balls, and you're going to be trying to go above this specific jellyfish. And then go below him. Now go down, right here, wait for this second one, grab the switch, fall down, and then move left. Be wary of these. When you hit this switch, all these spike balls fly in random directions, and they do kill you, so be wary of these. Sometimes you have to do a backup strat. Alright, I'm gonna show the cycle one more time, as well as the next screen right after, because they're kind of connected. Like, all the cycles are kind of connected. So grab onto that block as soon as you can. Go here. Now you can save. If you hit R after you save, this crab is always going to be in the way. Go over this guy, then go under him. Go to the second one. Do that, and then go here. Alright, on this next screen, there's even more RNG. There's another crab. Right in the top right, there's going to be a crab. And depending on which way he goes, you either have to wait or you can just rush it. Oh, right. It was, if he goes to the left, you can rush it. If he goes to the right, you have to wait. Now, unfortunately, this right here, it's a save blocker right there. So, if you do it this way, you can't really grab this save because there's a save blocker in the way. You could do it this way, like you go here and then shoot and then go back. But it's slightly slower and kind of screws with the cycles. Alright, for this screen I'm just going to save here for demonstration purposes. I'm going to show both the strats for this part right here. You either go below this guy or you go above him, depending on all the cycles that you got. I'm going to show first above. So for this fish, he's going to shoot 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and 2 at the top, and so on. You're going to be shooting this guy the entire time. And after the third set of bottom ones, that's when you're going to be shooting, going up, and then starting to go left. There's the second set. Here comes the third set, like that. And then you're going to be going to the left and dodge this guy. Alright, second case where you go below this guy. Slightly different. Like that. That's how I do it. Navigate past these. All these jokers. And unfortunately, there's a save blocker right here. It's kind of annoying. So you have to go all the way over here. This save blocker is really annoying. Like, even though I'm past it with my gun, I'm still hitting it. So you have to go all the way over here and then hit the save. You could skip the save, but I like hitting this one because this save is actually pretty tricky. Hit that. Dodge the trigger. Wait for this guy, depending on the RNG. Alright, so now it's going to speed up. Now, you might be thinking he must be on the right for you to be able to make this, but you can actually still make it, even if he's on the left side. So you don't need to worry about having to wait for him to get on the right side. For this next screen, I'm going to be rushing it. More cycles once again. It's going to be rushing through this entire part. These spike balls are kind of perfectly timed. Get on the cycle again. Like that. Like this, hit the save, jump once, and then get past this guy. This is where the RNG gets really crazy. I'm gonna save her again, once again, for demonstration purposes. So, for this part, you don't actually want to kill the frog, you just want to jump past him. However, sometimes the fish are in the way, so you can't jump past them right away. Like, in that case, you don't want to hesitate a little bit and then jump over him. Because if you do that, he's going to spawn a frog right in your face. So if you have to wait extra until the second frog is spawned. I'll show this once again. And by the way, once you get over here, you're not going to shoot the save. You're going to jump from the water up here. You can't shoot the save from here. So holding right. If I have to wait for the second frog. If you don't do that, you might get sniped by the frog. This part is very RNG reliant. And no, you can't go below. Because if you do that, you get ding blocks. By the way, you can also go up on this block. So on your personal preference. And there we go. It's your Megaman world. Tons of RNG there. Luckily, it's followed by the easiest boss in the game, depending on how you do it. There is 3 different types of ways to fight this boss. You either do the slow kill, you do the quick kill, or you do the super quick kill. I go for the quick kill. I don't think the super quick kill is worth it. It's very risky, RNG reliant, and it's just really dangerous. So I don't like going for it. So I do the quick kill instead. So this cutscene with the boss, you can actually skip it with S, so you don't need to wait for it. Get 1 damage in, jump up, get the damage in as he's falling. Try to get the 5th hit right there. Show this again. 3, 4, 5. Try to get that 5th hit when he comes down once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You really want to get that 5th hit. Like that. Read the RNG, of course. Get as much damage as you can. Start shooting this guy. So there are 2 different times where he jumps up and takes a lot of time in this fight. The super quick kill is where you kill him before both of them, and the quick kill is when you kill him before the second one. Alright, so right here is where the super quick kill kills him. The first jump up there. And then he's gonna immediately jump up again, and that's the quick kill. If you kill him after the second jump, that's considered the slow kill. If you kill him before the second jump, that's the quick kill. If you kill him before the first jump, that's the super quick kill. The super quick kill is really hard to get. I honestly don't recommend doing it. It doesn't save that much time, and it's very, very dangerous. We're gonna do this fight again. That time I was 2 damage off. And I got the quick kill there. Alright, for this part, this is actually one of the easier ones to mess up, because as you transition into the screen, this is drop immediately. You can either jump from here, over here, or you can go down, land here, and then jump over. I prefer landing here just because it's kind of hard to see what's going on because of the whole screen transition thing. So I prefer landing here and then jumping over, just so I don't miss this block. It's surprisingly easy to miss that block. And you just jump over. Alright, there we go. There's a World 3 finished.